guys, so the World Economic Forum was trending recently for wanting to rewrite the Bible using artificial intelligence. But before we get into the details, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos. Okay, so Yuval Noah Harari, advisor to the World Economic Forum and an Israeli historian, philosopher, and best-selling author, recently participated in a show titled "It's Not That Simple" to discuss artificial intelligence. During the discussion, he said that AI could create new ideas and even write a new Bible. Here's the clip.
AI is the first technology that can make decisions by itself, even about us. Increasingly, we apply to a bank to get a loan. It's an AI making the decisions about us. So it takes power away from us. The third thing about AI that everybody needs to know, it's the first technology ever that can create new ideas. You know, the printing press, radio, television, they broadcast, they spread the ideas created by the human brain, by the human mind. They cannot create a new idea. You know, Gutenberg printed the Bible in the middle of the 15th century. The printing press printed as many copies of the Bible as Gutenberg instructed it, but it did not create a single new page. It had no ideas of its own about the Bible. Is it good? Is it bad? How to interpret this? How to interpret that? AI can create new ideas, can even write a new Bible. Throughout history, religions dreamt about having a book written by a superhuman intelligence, by a non-human entity. Every religion claims our book, all the other books of the other religions, humans wrote them. But our book, no. It came from some superhuman intelligence. In a few years, there might be religions that are actually correct. Just think about a religion whose holy book is written by an AI. That could be a reality in a few years.
What does he mean by religions that are actually correct? He is an atheist, so according to him, none of the religions are correct. So the AI would rewrite the Bible to fit his thought process? He can fix the so-called errors and mistakes or things he believes shouldn't be there in the Bible? Christians believe that the Bible is divinely inspired. The Holy Spirit guided the authors to be moved in such a way that their writings were of God and so without error. And artificial intelligence is nothing without human input. It cannot create new ideas out of thin air. It needs to be trained to understand, interpret, and respond to humans in an intelligent manner. So, is Harari trying to be God and start his own religion? We don't know yet. But this isn't the first time someone has tried to start an AI religion. In 2017, ex-Google and ex-Uber engineer Anthony Levandowski called the new religion Way of the Future. The religion supposedly focused on the realization, acceptance, and worship of a godhead based on artificial intelligence developed through computer hardware and software. That includes funding research to help create the divine AI itself. Members of the religion were other AI industry leaders, professors, and lay people who were interested in the worship of a godhead based on AI. He wanted the religion to have its own gospel called the manual, a liturgy, and a place of worship. In 2020, however, his church was forced to shut down, probably because Levandowski was involved in legal disputes with Google. Google sued him for $180 million for stealing their self-driving car technology when he left the organization. Even if you aren't Christian or religious, there is still enough reason to be wary of AI. And while it might seem difficult for AI to create new religious or philosophical texts, see what Jordan Peterson had to say about this interaction with ChatGPT.
Now, it's already sophisticated enough. I went on to it last week and I said, okay, some of you know I've written these books, 12 Rules for Life, and then Beyond Order, 12 more rules, because, you can't have enough rules. And I asked it, this is what I asked it to do. I said, write me an essay that's a 13th rule for Beyond Order, written in a style that combines the King James Bible with the Tao Te Ching. That's pretty difficult to pull off, Any one of those things is hard. The intersection of all three, that's impossible. Well, it wrote it in about 3 seconds, 4 pages long, and it isn't obvious to me, for better or worse, that I would be able to tell that I didn't write it. Right. And okay, and that's pretty impressive, although, maybe not. It's relationship to what I've written, but the fact that it could do that grammatically perfectly, right? And quite impressive philosophically. I also had it write an essay on the intersection between the Taoist version of ethical morality and the ethics that are outlined in the Sermon on the Mount, which it just nailed, got that dead right, brilliant.
Now that's quite unsettling. It's not so hard to imagine a new religious text if AI receives the right prompts. The potential dangers of artificial intelligence are a topic of ongoing debate and concern among experts. Geoffrey Hinton, popularly known as the Godfather of AI, recently quit Google after expressing concerns about artificial intelligence.
The kind of intelligence we're developing is very different from the intelligence we have. We're biological systems, and these are digital systems. And the big difference is that with digital systems, you have many copies of the same set of weights, the same model of the world. And all these copies can learn separately, but share their knowledge instantly. So it's as if you had 10,000 people, and whenever one person learned something, everybody automatically knew it. And that's how these chats can know so much more than any one person.
Well, Dr. Hinton also told the BBC the rate of progress is worrying.
Right now, what we're seeing is things like GPT-4 eclipses a person in the amount of general knowledge it has, and eclipses them by a long way. In terms of reasoning, it's not as good, but it does already do simple reasoning. And given the rate of progress, we expect things to get better quite fast. So we need to worry about that. Right now, they're not more intelligent than us, as far as I can tell. But I think they soon may be.
If the smartest people on earth are investing a lot of their time and effort to develop these technologies, and if the systems can learn and use that knowledge as quickly as possible, there's probably no limit to what they could be capable of. Even Elon Musk, who had spent millions on such technology, has spoken widely about the dangers of AI.
We're rapidly headed towards digital superintelligence that far exceeds any human. I think it's very obvious.
ChatGPT, I think, has illustrated to people just how advanced AI has become. And there are much more advanced versions of that are coming out.
I think the danger of AI is much greater than the danger of nuclear warheads by a lot.
Because if one company or small group of people manages to develop godlike digital superintelligence, they can take over the world.
Mark my words, AI is far more dangerous than nukes.
At least when there's an evil dictator, that human is going to die. But for an AI, there would be no death. It would live forever. And then you'd have an immortal dictator from which we can never escape.
You know, it's quite dangerous technology, and I fear I may have done some things to accelerate it.
While artificial intelligence can open a world of possibilities and do a lot good, it's scary to think what could happen if it fell into the wrong hands. If AI systems are not properly designed or programmed, it could have issues like bias if the algorithms are trained on biased data. AI also raises ethical concerns surrounding issues such as privacy, data protection, and security. What would the world be like if AI dominated every aspect of our lives, from entertainment to government policies and regulations, to healthcare systems to companies to religion? So, what do you think about this? Do you think artificial intelligence will one day become self-aware like Skynet? Should we be worried about this, or is it just harmless? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you like this new format, let us know by liking and subscribing to our channel. Until next time.